Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Bourbon for Brian. It's the Bourbon Cowboy with just Mark and Sensei Gopher.
Hello.
And,
Hi, Mark.
You all know we were down at the old line in Baltimore just a couple weeks ago with our man Brian from Bourbon for Brian. And we
And
Mark McLaughlin there. He hooked us up. We were there for about 4 hours. Took a tour of the place and drank every bit of whiskey they had.
They don't have any more to
Yeah,
sell.
that's it. So if they're out of it for a few months, you can blame us. But we brought back a whole batch of bottles, and we got a couple of them here right now. There's a couple being auctioned off tomorrow as well. Yeah, so we have with us right now the American Single Malt Whiskey. This is coming in at 86 proof. And we just wanted to show here that there's an aged Caribbean rum as well. I know it's Bourbon for Brian, but you don't see a whole lot of cask finished single malt rums. So wanted to just show you that real interesting offering. I don't think that's going to be around forever. This comes in at 100 proof, aged 8 years.
Wow.
So I'm not a rum guy, but this is probably pretty good.
I think I might want to try that.
Yeah. Watch out, Mark. You're going to talk me into it. All right, but let's definitely try this American Single Malt. We did have a bit of this when we were down there. This is more of it's their flagship, so it's their initial offering. It's priced accordingly, about $35, and really nice, easy sipper. If you have a friend who isn't quite into bourbon, or it's
whiskey.
not bourbon, into whiskey, yeah, into whiskey. That's funny enough, we're doing Bourbon for Brian. Neither one of these are bourbon. What are we talking about here? Have them give this a try, because if they don't like whiskey, they will once they taste this. So yeah, neither one of these are bourbons. Of course, every bourbon is a whiskey. Not every whiskey is a bourbon. So this is one of those whiskeys that's not a bourbon. This is actually 100% malted barley. Okay, so
And it's delicious.
it's delicious. This of course, rum.
This is old line for O'Sullivan.
Old line for O'Sullivan. I like it. All right.
Had to come up with something quick.
Yeah. So I remember we had this down at the distillery.
Delicious.
It is light. It is.
It's got the citrus flavors and all. It's like
what a nose.
it's a cocktail in a bottle.
Yeah.
If this is the one I remember right.
If you're going to make a cocktail with any of these things, you should use this. Here you go, Gopher. It's I would put this up against the 80 proof Basil Hayden. I'd put it up against the 80 proof Penelope. And I think it can hold its own against either one of those bottles, which I'm a big fan of, in that 80 proof range.
You gotta wiggle that in the hole. It's so tight.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be perverted enough. I'm just telling you the truth.
But it's not even at only 86 proof. It's pretty dark. It is not. You used to see it. I'm used to seeing a lighter color on the shorter proof whiskeys, but this is not light at all. This is nice and dark, and beautiful smell.
The nose on this, like you get the citrus and all.
Orange peel.
Orange peel. This is
yeah.
like, I remember when we were saying, this is like a cocktail in a glass.
It makes a great old fashioned.
Yes.
Found out.
Yes. Mark whipped us up a couple things.
Yeah.
What I liked was the brown sugar simple syrup over the white. Mark, they do it
Mark
right.
uses brown sugar simple syrup.
Oh,
I gotta cook some of that up.
Yeah, that was
that
good.
was really good.
That's a hint out there for all you people watching.
Maybe once I hook up with Rita on the Rocks when we do that.
Yeah, you're
An
old-fashioned
cocktail.
Yes.
Competition.
What do you think there, Sensei?
I think we should be sitting at the quarterdeck right now,
Yeah.
hanging out with our new whiskey
Yeah.
friends down there at Old Line.
Yes.
We'll get down there again.
They're awesome people there. They're awesome down there.
So tonight it's a little humid.
And they're veterans too.
But it's
Thank you for your service.
both Navy pilots. Yeah.
Yes.
So but yeah, just really good, easy sipper, summer drinker.
I see you have when you're come home from work and you just want to chill for a couple minutes, and then you have to go run the kids around.
Yeah,
or something.
daily sipper, as they say.
But you
Not
don't-
that I
not-
drink
no
daily.
drink- don't- yeah, I don't drink
but
daily,
for those of
but-
you who do, try something like this.
This ain't like, don't go drinking and driving. I ain't promoting that, but
No,
this
no,
is
no.
this
Drink
is just a really
responsibly.
nice.
But this is
Drink and ride
nice.
a cowboy. Let
Nice
ride a
and
horse.
easy.
Let the horse do the work.
Again, grab your friend who thinks he doesn't like whiskey, give him this, and you'll convert him into a whiskey drinker. Thanks a lot to Mark and Arch at Old Line for donating all those bottles, and we're going to enjoy them tonight, straight up and probably in a cocktail or two.
Yep.
We'll see you.
Thanks.